Evaluation and feedback.
Who is the PO? Nancy, who is PO?
Saurav, you introduce Saurav.
Okay. There's one. Welcome to meeting number 259 of the Gabby Toastmaster Club. I am Toastmaster Prasad, Sergeant at Arm. It is
हाँ वही मैं
my
कह रही
duty to
हूँ
highlight
को
some key
बंद रखो
points. First, the meeting is
या फिर यहाँ पे ही करो
हॉल में ना
हाँ पहले वो देख लो एक्सटेंशन से चल जाना चाहिए तुम तो काम कर लेगी ना
uh, okay. So the first thing you to stay for the entire lesson to get the maximum benefits. Second, your video should be on, your audio should be off. Only unmute yourself when you need to speak. And reason, even though Toastmaster International does not put any restriction, at the Gabby Toastmaster Club, we request all the speakers and role takers to be mindful while speaking on this topic and refrain from expressing any controversial views. Our club mission, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I will hand over the meeting to our today presiding officer, DTM Saurabh Datta. Before I do so, let me introduce DTM Saurabh Datta. DTM Saurabh Datta is a two-time distinguished Toastmaster who has completed all 11 Toastmaster pathways. With over 20 years of leadership experience at HP, Target, and JCPenney, he is seasoned expert in analytics, strategy, and marketing. Now a social entrepreneur, he co-founded Practive in 2020 to support students, MSMEs, non-profits, and women entrepreneurs. A proud father and lifelong learner, Saurav is passionate about empowering others through learning and leadership. Let's welcome our today presiding officer, Dr. Saurav Datta, with a round of applause.
Thank you so much, our Sergeant at Arms. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Prasang Mani. A warm welcome to the meeting number 258. However, before we start our meeting today, there is a small formality that we need to complete. So we have to announce the XCOM list for the next term, which is for the term January to June 2026. And we will have a short business meeting now before we start with the club meeting. I'll just explain the procedure that we follow at the Gabbys. At the Gabbys, we invite nominations and self-nominations from the members, and then we take a concurrence from the president and from the present officers, and then we float the list through email. We share it the with the rest of the members and seek any nominations, any additional nominations. So today we do not have any additional nominations, and we am glad to announce that we have got one nomination each for all the positions. And I would now read out the nominations that we have received. In the absence of any other floor nominations, I would request And I don't think that our secretary is there, but our sergeant at arms is there, Prasang Mani. So, Prasang, once I read out the names, I would request you to cast one ceremonial vote to reinstate, to appoint these officers in their respective positions. Okay. So, the nominations received are as follows: for sergeant at arms, Toastmaster Chaitra Lakshmi Narayan; treasurer, Toastmaster Pushpak Mishra. Is Pushpak there in the room?
Not yet.
Okay. VP membership, secretary, Toastmaster Ankur Vishwakarma. Is Ankur there in the room?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ankur, can you come on stage, please? Okay, thank you. And VP Public Relations, Sri Lakshmi M. Sri Lakshmi is there in the room? Not yet. VP membership, Ritu George.
Not there.
Okay. VP Education, Distinguished Toastmaster Nancy Goel. Nancy, I know you're in the room. Please come on the stage. Good. President, Distinguished Toastmaster Saurabh Datta. Okay. So, may I now request our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Prasang Mani. I will give another 60 seconds for any objections or any concerns or any floor nominations for anyone to come forward. At the end of 60 seconds, I'm watching the time. Once we're done with the 60 seconds, I would request Prasang to cast one ceremonial vote for all the officers. Thank you. That's the end of 1 minute. So we do not have any floor nominations or any objections from anyone. So I'm glad to announce that this executive committee that we announced is now reinstated to office. Effective January 1st, 2026 till June 30th, 2026. This XCOM will be administered the oath of office, which we call the installation ceremony in Toastmasters International, on in the first or the second meeting of January 2026, depending on the availability of the area director of area B1, District 92. I would like to thank all the outgoing executive committee members for their contribution in bringing our club to this far, and I would want to acknowledge the contribution of all our charter members, and also I would like to welcome the new executive committee members, people who are staying from the current executive committee and people who are joining us new. I think we have got a good blend of experience and expertise and enthusiasm coming into the XCOM. So all the best to the Gabbys and all the best to the Gabbys Executive Committee for the next term. Thank you. May I request all of you to please take your seat. Thank you. With this, I adjourn the business meeting of the club. I would now resume the club meeting, the weekly meeting of the club, meeting number 258 of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. I hereby call the meeting to order. Before I proceed with the meeting, let me quickly check if there were any guests. I see Gunjan. Gunjan is a Toastmaster, I know, and so is Muruga. Both of them are guests. Both of them are visiting Toastmasters, and Shri Priya, who's a general evaluator. So Shri Priya will be introduced by the Toastmaster of the day during the course of the meeting. Thank you so much, Shri Priya, for coming to our meeting. Gunjan and Muruga, if you would want to quickly introduce yourself, then that would be great. And I also think we have got Vipul, right? Vipul is there in the room. Again, Vipul is also a speaker. So Vipul will be introduced by the Toastmaster of the day, Vipul. So I'll not steal the thunder there for Vipul and for Shri Priya. For Gunjan and Muruga, if you want to introduce yourself, please go ahead and introduce yourself, though I know both of you very well, but for the benefit of others. Yes,
Okay.
that Gunjan for you.
Thank you so much. My name is Muruga Prasad and I am serving as a VP head of Lorenzo Toastmasters Club. I'm very much happy to be here today to evaluate Nancy's table topic session, and I thank her so much for giving me the opportunity. Over to
Thank
you, Mr. Saurabh.
Thank you so much, Muruga. I just got to understand that all of these people are role takers. So, which means that I will also have to give stage time to Sri Priya and Vipul also as well for introducing themselves. So, Gunjan, please go ahead, a quick 15 seconds introduction um, about yourself.
Good morning to everyone. And I think it's only within 3 or 4 days we'll be ending with this year. So I wish you the happy new year to in advance. And one of the best thing which I've received in 2025 recently, I bought a new car for my family member. It's been memorable for me. Hopefully, everyone. Just on a one note, I want to share that just have patience. I know everyone have their dreams. Definitely going to reach out. um, yep, and I'm very cheerful person. Back to you, Sarvdata.
Thank you so much, Gunjan. And Sri Priya, quick 15 seconds introduction about yourself.
Thank you, DTM Saurav. Hi, everyone. I'm Shri Priya. I'm from Elite Orators Toastmasters Club. So I'm a DevOps engineer in Eric. I'm working as DevOps engineer in Ericsson, India. So I'm really glad to be here, being a part of this meeting, and I hope I do my role really well here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Vipul, very quickly.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Vipal Gujarati. I am from Del Suki Toastmaster Club, Area B1. Okay.
Thank you.
By profession, I am a SRE, a site reliability engineer. I always wanted to explore new clubs, so I thought, why not start with the Gabbys? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vipul. Thank you for joining our meeting. Tirumalesh, are you a Toastmaster or a guest, Tirumalesh?
Hey, hi, Saurav. Yeah, I am a Toastmaster. I'm a member of Bangalore Toastmasters Club.
Oh,
Uh,
lovely.
yeah, so I work as a lead developer in a company called Blue Inc. So, yeah, that's about me.
Thank you. And I also see Akib Javed. Akib Javed was a past member of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. Akib, welcome to the Gabbys Toastmasters Club meeting today. Thank you so much for joining us. Akib, I hear that you're back in Bangalore. So I would love to see you in one of our meetings in person. I don't know if you're there in person today. If not, one of the meetings you should definitely join us. So our meetings generally start with a joke master role, and I would hand it over to the joke. We have got a very enthusiastic joke master today. I'm really looking forward to it. High of energy he is. Yeah, there he is. Why don't I just let him take the stage now? Before I talk about a little bit of serious stuff, let Ankur do his magic. Over to you, Ankur, our joke master for the day.
Thank you, Presiding Officer Saurabh. Am I audible to the online members?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Hello. With Christmas vibes around, I have a question for you all. How many of you know about a tradition where if you put your socks on the Christmas Eve, Santa Claus delivers your gift? Some of us do. Well, not coming from a Christian family, I got to know this a little late. I guess I was in my fourth class when on 24th December, one of my friends at school told me about this. Leave my school education, BTech, everything aside. That was one of the most knowledgeable days of my life. I ran back home that day and told this to my family members. That day, me, my siblings, and my parents, everybody hung their socks for Christmas gift. And we waited for the morning. But there was nothing in the socks in the morning. As a family, we were collectively disappointed. Because it was a holiday, I and my siblings started some theories. Maybe because our socks were inside our rooms, Santa couldn't come in. And that's what not couldn't deliver the gifts. Or It's so foggy at this point of time. Santa is running late to Kanpur. And so we improvised and put our socks this time in the balcony on the 25th night. That next morning, we realized two things: that we have lost some of our socks due to cold winds, and Santa was indeed running late due to, of course, fog. We got our candies and chocolates. We were so happy. But my little sister, she is a little chatty and greedy. She went and told this secret to her friends in school, and there she got to know that her friends have gotten better gifts. She came back. We were all sad again. We missed a good gift chance. So that whole year we planned what we wanted from Santa Claus. My sister, she wanted a video game. My other sister, she wanted a Santa Claus dress from Santa Claus. And me, being me, wanted a Barbie doll for my sisters. But even though we improvised, Santa didn't put whatever we had put in our wish list in the song. We thought maybe our side of the city Santa is running low on budget, or maybe he doesn't understand English. So we improvised again. This time we opted for cheaper products and wrote in all the three languages we need: Hindi, English, and our very bad drawing. But even then, Santa didn't deliver what we wanted. And in these 3 years, we realized a pattern in Santa's gift. He was only bringing the candies that were available nearby our home shops. Growing up, we have realized who our Santas really were. And everybody in the home knows who the Santas are, but we haven't revealed it yet. Even today, it was class 4th, and somewhere in 24th I am, Santa still delivers our candies and chocolates. And a day before, my sisters called to show me what candies they got this time. And they asked me, have you gotten the candies? I said, maybe Bangalorean Santa doesn't deliver to Kanpurian Santa. So that's why, my fellow Toastmasters, I love being at home, not just for light, moon, or the festival of colors. I love being surprised even during Christmas by our Santa with the choice of their candies. I love being in this country where two low-budget Santas who didn't know what Christmas was until their children went to a good school never failed to hold up the tradition. With that, I wish a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year to you all, your Santas, and the gems you are Santas. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ankur. I think that was a pretty happy speech, spreading happiness, which is very much required, because what I'm going to come up with next is something which will probably make the mood a bit somber. What changes on 31st of December 2025? Between 31st of December 2025 and 1st January 2026? What changes? The date, okay. The calendar. What else changes?
Resolutions.
What?
Resolutions.
New
Resol-
resolutions.
Okay. But what changes apart from the date and the calendar?
New be-
Come to think of it, nothing changes. Between 26th of December and 27th of December, this is just a date change. Similarly, 31st of December and 1st of January is just a date change. So what is this whole hoo-ha all about? Why do we like Happy New Year, New Year's Eve, New Year's Bash, countdown to New Year, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year 2026? Why? Why do we do this? That happens every day. Sun rotates our earth and we are happy. That's every day. We are happy or unhappy. But the sun keeps on rotating, whether we are happy or not. Sun keeps on rotating is a fact. We are happy is a feeling, and both are not related. Why do we do all this hoo-ha? What happens?
Maybe it is a hope for end for our
There's a
sorrows and
word for it. It's called psychological resetting. Okay. So when we need a psychological resetting at periodic intervals, because whether it's success or whether it's failure, it kind of sets us, it kind of sinks in, and it stays with us. It starts growing with us. This year, particularly, has been one of the most difficult years, particularly for this part of the world. We have seen 4 incidents of stampeding, starting from January. In Prayagraj, Delhi, Kurnool, Kunnur, I think Kunnur or Kurnool, one of these places in Tamil Nadu, and then Bangalore, right? 4 incidents of stampeding. We have seen 2 terrorist attacks in India. We have seen multiple major accidents. The Air India crash, obviously, but apart from that, there have been a Yamuna Expressway pile-up between buses and all, and trucks and all, due to fog. And there has been a major, railway accident as well, which killed many people. Then we had multiple fires, major fires, factories burning, clubs burning, and something that has actually shaken us up. Even at a world level, if you see, there's a lot of things that's happening. There are wars all across the world that's happening right now, probably between Ukraine and Russia, Thailand and Cambodia, India, Pakistan. The crisis is always ongoing. And Israel, Palestine, right? So it's going on everywhere. And amidst all of this, what we only look for is hope. That maybe next year will be slightly better. Maybe things will be better. Maybe we will not wake up to such devastating and depressing news every second week. And that is what we hope for. Why do we hope for that? Because that's what we are born with. And that's where this concept of tabula rasa comes from. Because when we are born, we don't have any expectations. We are a clean slate. And then the society creates values, gives us expectations. We meet them, we exceed them. We don't meet them, we get disappointed. And that's how we start calibrating ourselves. That's how we start leading our lives. So this is what the meetings theme is all about. I actually wanted to interact with all of you as a team mod today and understand that how did you start on a clean slate in your life on various occasions? What pushed you? What made you work it out, and so on? Unfortunately, I have a crisis at work because of which I have to attend some firefighting. And very graciously, my counterpart was the Gabbys Online Advanced Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Samita Kar, who's the president of the GOAT club. She has graciously agreed to take up the team mod role in my place, and she will be leading this meeting as the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you, Samita, for doing that. About Samita, behind that gentle smile, and what we have is 3 decades of experience as an educator, as an administrator, as a teacher, as a principal. She brings in a lot of warmth, expertise, experience onto the table. She's someone that we really look up to in moments of crisis, because we always know that she is there to help us out, like today and in every other such situation. With this, let me hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day for today, Toastmaster Samita Kar, to take this meeting forward. Over to you, Samita.
Thank you. Thank you so much for first introducing the topic and such a warm welcome to me. I love it. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I know the year is coming to an end. So what? We are here at Gabbys and we have such an interesting topic today. 1st of Jan, you wake up in your mind, you have no label. I am good, I am bad, I am expert, I am not an expert, I can do this, I can't do this. You have no failures, no regrets, no applauses, and no criticism in your mind. Imagine waking up to 2026 with a clean slate, just like the day when you were born. And that will definitely make a difference in how we think. All of you, I'll give you a small activity, maybe down in the meeting. Keep your pen and paper ready for some soul searching, some thinking to be done so that we step into the new year with that clean slate. Now, why is this clean slate important to us? What I have seen the other day, while I was walking in the park, there was a small child, hardly maybe 12 months or 13 months old, trying to walk. What did I see? 2 steps she took and she tumbled. She fell on the grass. Without waiting, missing a beat, she got up and walked another step, and she fell down again. This went on for nearly 6-7 times till her mother came and put her hand out for her to hold on, latch on to that finger to walk. I was fascinated by it. She could continuously get up because she did not have that fear of failure in her mind. She did not have that thought that what will someone tell me or I cannot do it. She had a clean slate. And that's the reason she went on trying. And I'm sure within a couple of days, she must be walking quite confidently. But we are conditioned by environment, and that makes all the difference. This term, tabula rasa, was originally used by philosophers. They told us we are not born fixed, we are shaped by the environment. Experience keeps on writing on us. When we fail once, for example, in Toastmasters, how many times did our speeches go wrong? How many times we have forgotten what we had in our mind or what we had written, and then we went on to complete it, thinking that we made a lot of mistake. But it was not a mistake, it was a learning experience. And that learning experience took us to the next level. From nervous starters, we became confident speakers. That was the journey. We will continue with this discussion, and I'll be asking you what is your such moments in life. Where did you wipe your slate clean and came back and started working again? Keep those thoughts in your mind. So let us dive into what a Toastmaster meeting is all about. Toastmasters meeting, for the benefit of the guests and fellow Toastmasters, it is the structure of today's meeting will be: first we have the prepared speeches, then we have the table topics, and third part, most exciting part, is the evaluation. So for this, we have someone who will be overlooking the meeting, because in Toastmasters, we always want to do better. And we will have someone who is a Toastmaster, of course, a develop ops engineer working at Ericsson India. Outside of work, she enjoys playing badminton. She believes in reflective learning, pausing, questioning, and challenging herself to improve one step at a time. How lovely is that? And she joined Toastmaster to become a more confident speaker, a thoughtful communicator, and a lifelong learner. We have our Toastmaster General Evaluator, Sri Priya. Welcome, Sri Priya. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita, for the wonderful introduction. So, hello everyone. I am Sri Priya. I'll be playing the role of General Evaluator today. So, as your General Evaluator, I'll be taking care of the events that takes place in the meeting. So I'll be checking how the meeting is going on. Are the procedures are being followed properly or not? So during the meeting, I also take notes of everything that is being happening, and I also have my TAGL team with me to help me with this. So at the end of the meeting, I will be submitting my report. But before that, I would like to introduce my TAGL team. So first comes the timer, Toastmaster Chaitra Lakshmi Narayan. So I would like to call upon the timer to introduce herself and the objective of her role. Over to you.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. As timer, I would be taking care of a set of time that has been that would be taken care of. Like as of today, I would be making sure that everybody are within their specific time frame, and none of the speakers are. I'd make sure that the timing is within the set time frame, and I would also be assisting Shri Priya in making sure that the entire activity is within their time frame. And by the end of the meeting, I would be presenting my report. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chaitra. So now I'd like to call upon our language evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Sachin Jaiswal, to come upon and explain his role. Over to you.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. As a language evaluator, my job is to make note of the good and not so good usage of the language, the grammatical errors, provide feedback at the end when the general evaluator calls me. Now, my job is also to introduce the word of the day, which is epitome, which means a person or thing that is perfect example of particular type. I'll type the word of the day on the chat box. Over to you, Toastmaster Priya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sachin. So now I would like to call upon our listener of the day, Toastmaster Prasann Manimanav, to explain the objective of his role. Over to you.
Hi everyone. I'm playing the role of a listener today, and as listener, it is my responsibility to listen everything said during this meeting, and based on that, I will be framing few short questions, which I will come back at the end, and with those questions try to test the listening skills of everyone. So just try to listen everything during this meeting. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prasann. So myself and the TAGL team, we will submit our evaluation report during the end of the meeting. And now I hand over the session to the TMOD, Toastmaster Sangeeta. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So all these team members, they will be keeping a watch over the meeting, and in the end, they will come back to tell us what have we done good and what not so good. I had told you that I'll be coming back and I'll ask you about that one moment where you had just had a clean slate and you came back okay. You know, in a meeting, it is so good to see all your bright faces on a Saturday morning, not those black boxes that I am seeing. So I urge you, please put on your videos and come forward to state that one incident of your life. Please raise your hand. I want to ask you that one incident that made you just go back and forget whatever had happened. Come back with a clean slate and start working again. Who will go first? Yes? Raise your hand. You'll all look the epitome of elegance sitting there on a Saturday morning, but not those black boxes. I can't see you. Yes. So, what had happened? I'll tell.
Sorry to interrupt. Samita ma'am, can you see my face? Am I visible?
Yes, you're visible.
Oh, sorry, I don't know. I'm just checking my camera, like whether I'm
Yeah,
visible or
so,
not.
yeah, you're visible.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes. So, RGE, Shri Priya, you're going first. Please tell us your story.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sangeeta. So As I mentioned in my introduction, I'm a very rookie Toastmaster. So before that, it's just I never used to communicate properly. It's being there's a word called introvert. I'm that person. So I never used to speak with people. I wanted to say something, but it's not pretty much expressive. So I would say joining Toastmasters is a clean slate for me. So I joined it around 5 months ago. So with a blank slate in my mind. So I have nothing to say. During my first day of my Toastmasters meeting, I didn't say anything. I pretty much sat. So I was listening to people how they were speaking. So I kind of later on I kind of engaged. I kind of learned from my club. So then I attended the external meetings, and somehow I'm in this stage right now. So it's an intermediate stage. I still have a lot to go. So this is one of the important instance I would say joining Toastmasters, from being an introvert to speaking at an intermediate level.
Wow, that's beautiful, beautiful. With a clean slate, when you come, then it becomes easier for you to take the next step. Something doesn't pull you back. Yes, Shaik Seema, you want to share something? You can.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Actually, my name is Sheikh Shima here. I'm a regular attendee, I can say. I'm attending Taskmasters. This is the third or fourth time. So next January onwards, I'm going to take the membership in this Toastmasters. I have took the decision like this is a January onwards, new year, new beginnings. I'm going to take the responsibilities of the Toastmasters. I love to connect with people, new words, new people. I'm going gym today. Only I came back with my gym and I didn't wash my body as well, and I'm a regular gymmer. And I can say 2025 is a very good year. I can say I have learned a lot. I'm a BTech software engineer, guys, and I have 3.5 years of experience around. And that's all about me. Feel free to connect with me. And I'm a very friendly guy who is an extrovert who love to connect with people. I have my LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything. I'm a social person, and I play with kids. I do learn French. I'm learning French right now. I took the books, and I'm learning English. I took the books from my school near people. So now learning is never stops, and I do write learning notes also as well. Like whenever we are speaking with Toastmasters, they will share their experiences, whatever they have. So कभी it's better to keep running notes whenever we are joining something because its time is very precious. What I feel, what I बोलते
Yes, we
and this
understand
is
one.
our
Yes, Shaik,
this is
something
the
I have
brain,
to
right? We
appreciate.
cannot store everything. Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm saying that what I love to tell is your energy. Your energy level is very high, and we are loving your energy. Yes. Anyone else who wants to share something? We
Sure.
learned that how 2026 Shaik is going to do a bunch of things which is there in her mind. Yes. Anyone else? Okay. So for me, as you know, I come from the education background. For me, I had to come on a clean slate in matter of technology. So I was someone who could only barely use the Facebook and nothing more than that. And when I was faced with this online situation where I was forced to learn, I had to keep my mind a clean slate, thinking that yes, this is a point of time where I have to learn technology. Because I was not born with technology. I was not born with Facebook, like unlike many of y'all. So I had to learn. And yes, bringing a clean slate to that phase was very important because every single thing that you do pulls you back, saying that it is difficult, you may not be able to do it. So the moment I shut my mind to that problem of pulling me down and had a clean slate is when I could pick up really fast. Yes, I can see Akib's hand up. Yes.
Thanks, Amita, for this opportunity. I think Toastmaster Thora spoke about this psychological resetting, right? So I have the similar experience. Like, of course, nothing changes, but just that psychological stuff that, okay, we are getting into another 365 days wherein we can plan something, we can have certain resolutions around. And like Samita said, technology. I also have similar goals on training myself on a lot of stuff which I haven't touched all my life. So there are a lot of things which scares me out, and this year is when I'm going to give it a try and learn all of those stuff. So yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
the resetting, write everything on the
Resetting.
reset. Yeah.
Yes, resetting. Okay, so now we move on to the most awaited section, that is the prepared speeches. And we have prepared speakers today. Our first speaker is Vipul Gujarati. He is a Toastmaster and works in site reliability engineer. His job is to make sure that IT systems run smoothly, learn from failures, and prevent them from happening again. After he realized that poor communication had cost him opportunities, he joined Toastmasters to improve his skills and avoid repeating the same mistakes. Speaker number one, Vipul. Vipul, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want an audio video check?
Yeah. Can you hear me and can you see me?
We can hear you, but you're far away from the camera, so we cannot actually see you clearly.
Can you now?
No, we still can't see you. You're very far away. And evaluator, by the time he's setting his camera, evaluator Pushpak Mishra, are you there? Pushpak?
Yes.
You're there? Okay. Yeah, this will be better.
Now?
Yes, it is better now. So the path is presentation mastery, level 1, project 2. Speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes. Speech title is Right Words at the Right Time. Vipul, right words at the right time. Right words at the right time. Vipul.
Have you ever said right words but at the wrong time? Or stayed silent when the moment was perfect to speak? Good morning, my fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. We all know the importance of timing. If you talk about the Toastmaster meeting, our speeches are timed, our roles are timed. Sometimes I wonder, is our applause are also timed? What do you think? But outside of this room, outside world, the timing is not just measured by the stopwatch. It is measured by the moments which can shape our life, which can shape our career and open a new direction for us. Communication without timing loses its power, and timing without communication is waste opportunity. Today, I want to talk about why the communication and the timing must go in hand with my life's two examples. I want to start with my professional life. I have skills, I delivered results, but I saw the other team member, other persons advance faster than me. I was thinking, why? What did I do wrong? What is it? What is it that I am missing? That others are moving forward than me? Why I am still here? Then I realized it's not because I lacked skill. It's because I never asked right question at the right time. I never asked for any guidance. I never asked for any mentorship. Last year, when one of my senior manager, he met me in the hallway in my company and he asked me, how's it going, Vipal? Is everything good? I said, fine, everything is good, fine. And I just walked away. After that, I realized I should have asked, do you have 5 minutes? I want to talk about the career planning, my career growth, which I'm planning. If you can share me some of your inputs. Then I realized that's the mistake I did. I never asked any guidance. I never asked for any mentorship. Hesitation is costly. Communication delayed is communication is denied. I want to talk about my other story from my personal life. Around 3 to 4, 5 years ago, when me and my wife were expecting our first child, I did one mistake. We both speak same language, but we come from different regions. We follow different tradition, different culture, different thoughts processing, different way of thinking. There were few moments where I thought I should have spoken up, but I stayed silent. I thought silence would keep the peace. But instead, it created a confusion and distance. That moment I realized at that moment, words unspoken at the wrong time can hurt as much as words unspoken at the right time can hurt as much as wrong words spoken at the wrong time. So you may ask, what is the solution? Solution is simple but not easy. Pair communication and timing. Pair both of them. In personal life, share your thoughts or feeling before it turns into issues. Before it creates any issues and make impact your relationship. In professional life, ask for a guidance. Go and talk to your fellow team members, your senior people. Go outside, do networking, get some ideas how you can improvise, how you can improve your career. If you talk about leadership, encouraging words to the team members when they need at the most. I come from IT support background, where one of my senior manager used to encourage us whenever there was an issue. Guys, you can do this. Just take a break. You can do this. Come back. Those words realize me. Yes, right words at the right moment can make difference. What steps I am taking here? Whenever I miss moments that I didn't speak at the right moment, I write it down in my diary. And if I speak, that also I write it down in my diary. This is helping me to keep my mental peace. I learned one thing. Communication can solve problem, but it gives you mental peace as well. It's not like that I have mastered it. I know that at every moment I speak, whenever I do mistake, I always ask myself, you will not learn from your mistake, right, people? But I follow my profession principle. As a site reliability engineer, it's my job to ensure the systems are up and running. And if they're down, make sure it's not repeated in future. So I want to follow this in new year. I do not make similar mistake which I did in my professional and career personal life. So problem is silence at the wrong time And the solution is communication at the right time. At Toastmasters meeting, we don't just follow or speak. We learn to listen. We learn to deliver on time. Communication is powerful. Timing is important. But when both of them align, it creates a magic. Thank you. Over to you, TMOD.
Let us hear it for our first speaker. Our second speaker is Chitrangana Singh. Chitrangana, do you want an audio video check?
Yeah. Hi, Toastmaster Samita. Am I visible and audible clearly?
Yes. Your camera position, if it could be a little higher, would be better.
Also, the timer cards were not visible in the previous breach, as I was noticing.
No, it will be timed. A timer. Please raise your hand. So, yes. In the meantime, evaluator, Toastmaster Gunjan.
Is this a better alignment? I mean,
Yes, this is better. This is better. Yeah.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Gunjan Agarwal?
Yes.
You're there? Okay. So, Toastmaster Chitrangana is an 11-year corporate champion, passionate traveler, dance enthusiast. She is now adding mom and impeccable communicator to her resume, mastering the ultimate juggling act. She is giving her level 3 project 1 project named team collaboration, evaluation and feedback second speech. Speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes. Evaluator, please note the feedback from the first speech which she had received was poor network. Speech could only be heard in parts. Ending was abrupt. And third point was lacked personal story, like how 3 secrets of learning helped her in Toastmasters journey or writing the speech. Toastmaster Chitrangana, why I forgot alteration. Why I forgot alteration, Toastmaster Chitrangana Singh.
September 20th. My first language evaluator role at Gabbys. I expected applause for my command over English. Instead, I walk out with a feedback slip that said, "Your report was plain and uninteresting." As I found out, I was supposed to notice rhetorical devices. Soon after, a long list of figures of speech landed in my inbox. Chiasmus, tautology, onomatopoeia. Words so tongue twisting, I needed a personal translator just to say them out loud. For next 3 days, I stared at the list endlessly, hoping to memorize. Yet, when I again sat as a language evaluator, all I could say was, "Toastmaster X, you beautifully used similar sounding words." Alliteration had again fled my memory. Why? What had happened? That question echoed in my mind until I stumbled upon 3 powerful secrets of learning. So tune in for the next few minutes because these 3 secrets might be game changing for you as well. Secret number 1: 2 modes, focused then diffused, are the heartbeat of true learning. Focus mode is when you follow a known framework to break a problem down, write content, solve puzzle. It's essentially the execution of something you know, like tightening a screw with a wrench. Diffuse mode is the opposite. It's the creative drift that happens once you step away. That's when your subconscious takes the wheel. Your mind is working behind the scenes even while you are walking, taking a nap, taking a shower. When I sat to write this speech, I began with a focused brain dump, poured down all my thoughts. Then I switched to diffuse mode. I went for a walk, played with my baby, let ideas breathe. When I came back, new perspectives emerged. I refined and rearranged. I repeated this cycle a couple of times, and every break helped me spot more easily what more work was needed to do. Which brings me to secret number 2. Do not enforce eureka moments. Because when you wait and expect creativity, a cognitive bias called Einstein effect is tricking your brain. You are clinging to an old familiar method even when it is clearly not working. The result? Mental block, feeling stuck. I'll tell you my story. If you haven't yet watched Sean Akers' TEDx talk, I suggest you should. I absolutely loved the way he structured an informative speech. 80% was humorous build up through a funny story, and 20% was the core message. I actually wanted to emulate that approach for this speech. All I had to do was come up with a funny, perfect personal story, which took hours. The result? I was so frustrated. I did not get back to writing for 2 straight days after that. Why? My strict idea of infusing a funny personal story to make my speech impactful was actually blocking my flow. Once I let go of that obsession, progress happened. And I had a speech finally, which I could deliver. Finally, coming back to my original struggle, those tongue twisting figures of speech, which I could not remember. What was I doing wrong there? I was actually rereading them endlessly to memorize. But the last secret, secret number 3 of learning says, do not reread. No. Practice recall. That is pulling information from your memory again and again and again by putting yourself in the same situation again. Which means me doing as many grammarian roles at Gabbys is the only way I will remember alliteration. So, ladies and gentlemen, here were the 3 secrets to master your learning. Would you remember the secret triad? Number 1, true rhythm of learning is focused and diffused. Number 2, do not expect creativity. Go with the flow. Number 3, practice recall. So the next time someone says to you, okay, I'll sleep over it and get back to you, smile. In their sleep, their brain is building breakthroughs because mine did while I was writing this speech. Thank you so much.
Let us hear it for our second speaker. Yes, and we will remember while we are picking up the language evaluator's role. We will have a short break and we will come back at 11. It's 10:59 right now. So we will come back at 11:04. Hello and welcome. I hope everyone has come back after your break. Yes, let us see a show of thumbs up. Yes, Shipriya, I can see. Others, just let me know that you are back because we have some very interesting session coming up. Thank you, Toastmaster Sachin, Toastmaster Tirumalesh, for switching on your video. Yes, Elias, you're back. Yes. So we have our timer, Ankur. There was some technical glitch, so Toastmaster Ankur has taken up that responsibility. Now, the activity that I was talking about, take a piece of paper and pen. Write that one thing that you feel you have not done properly, was your mistake or was your failure in 2025. It may be for like Toastmasters, your speech didn't go well, or you did not pick up enough rules. You were not a confident communicator. You did not pick up leadership roles. Whatever it is, or maybe in your personal life, some things happened which made you feel that this was a failure. Take that one topic and write it down. One sentence. Just write that one sentence. I'll give you around 30 seconds to write. This is a very powerful method to clean your slate. So don't forget to write, because 30 seconds only I'll give you to write anything. See, I also have a piece of paper along with me. I'll also be writing along with you. Yes, 25 seconds more. Ah, yes. Okay. So what you have to do is take that piece of paper where you have written about your failure or something which you have not done correctly, fold it up and tear it away. That failure, whatever it was, what you didn't do, throw it away. And now write the new you, the new thing that you will be doing. That's gone. That sound of tearing was giving you permission to have your slate clean, not to be foggy anymore. A clean slate, and then we start. Anyone who finds it difficult, scared of the stage, can't speak, can't pick up leadership roles. Yes. Elias, yes, you want to throw away your laptop, but tell me where you're throwing. We will be there to catch it. Don't worry. With this activity, write down that one activity which you are going to do next year. Only 15 seconds for that. Write it down. Yes. Now, we go to the next section of our meeting, and that section is very important and interesting. We all look forward to it. That is our table topic section. And for the table topic today, we have our distinguished Toastmaster, Nancy Goel, as the table topic master. She is a director and partner at Practive, and she has more than 10 years of entrepreneurial experience. She is the charter president of the Gabbys and currently the VPE of Gabbys. And what more, she is that one person whom you can constantly ring and say that this is the problem, what can I do about it? And she has the solution to all of them. My mentor, welcome our Toastmaster of the table topic master of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Nancy Goel. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Samhita, for such a warm introduction. I hope I'm audible to each one of you online as well as offline.
Yes,
Please
online.
spare my yes. Please spare my sore throat. I am heading table topic session for today's meeting, which means that I will be tabling a few topics to help you practice your impromptu speaking. I will be calling for a few volunteers. I will be reading out names. If you are around and you would like to take up the topic, hear the topic. I'll read it twice for you, and then you need to speak on that particular topic for 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute, Toastmaster Ankur will show you a green card. 1.5 minutes, he will show you a yellow card, and 2 minutes, red card. Please wrap up your speech by 2 minutes 30 seconds. Otherwise, you will be disqualified for polling. Now, for the topics are all related to theme. I could see that all of us use ChatGPT nowadays. So thanks to ChatGPT, I've got all my topics ready. Anyone who would like to go first? Toastmaster Ilios, I see you raising your hand. May I have him on
Hello.
spotlight, please?
Can you hear me, MC?
Yes, I can hear you loud
Okay,
and
good.
clear.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Ilios, if your name doesn't exist, how would you introduce yourself? If your name doesn't exist, how would you introduce yourself? Toastmaster Ilios.
Oh, wait, I need time. This is difficult.
Sure, you take your time.
Once upon a time, there is a boy in a small city. He doesn't have any dream. He just wants to live on just a normal life. And yes, he is not the main character of this story. He is just a boy. He doesn't need any names. So he went to the parents and he asked his parents, Mom, Pop, what is my name? His parents said nothing. And after this, everybody calls him nothing. And he went into the teacher to say, Teacher, is there anything that I can help? The teacher said, nothing. And he is happy. He doesn't need to help the teacher. And he went into the gardener and he also asked the question, Gardener, is there anything that I can help you? The gardener said, nothing. He is so happy. He doesn't need to help the teacher, doesn't need to help the gardener. And the story goes on and on and on until he went into a Zoom meeting with his fellow friend in India. And now he is now in this Zoom meeting. When they called him, Toastmasters nothing, introduce yourself. And he said this, hello everybody, I am nothing. You don't need to know anything about me because you are everything. You are the audience. You are the most important in the speaker mind. So yes, there's nothing else that can replace us as speaker except the audience itself. Back to you, Nancy.
Can we have a round of applause for Toastmaster Ilios here? I was not expecting this kind of interesting take on this particular topic. If your name didn't exist, I thought you will probably say some other name. Like I thought of Tanya Singhania as my name, if Nancy is not my name. But you came up with such a hilarious take. Wow. Thank you so much for this interesting take. Now moving on to people in person, I would like to call Pushpak Mishra for my next topic. Toastmaster Pushpak. He's coming up on stage with a weird smile on his face. Yes? Toastmaster Pushpak, if you restarted your career today, for all of you to know, he's a CA, he's a chartered accountant. If you restarted your career today, what would you choose? If you restarted your career today, what would you choose? Toastmaster Pushpak Mishra.
Thank you, Nancy. Well, if I restart my career, I would be choosing the profession teaching. That was my passion. And because of this corporate uh, experience, I was not able to initiate this. Before 2-3 years back, I was doing I was like working on the YouTube classes, but because of lack of time, I'm not able to give that much. But that all the day I'm thinking and thinking I will start, but because of lacking of time, I'm not able to give. Definitely, if I get another chance, I should give a not a part time, a full time. I want to make this profession as a full time profession. Why? Because this profession, it's not about yes, first goal for any sort of career you choose, it's a money is a big thing. Whether we should say, people say in a different way, but I'm directly talking straightforward, that people choose the career by thinking about money. But this teaching profession, yes, money is also there, but along with that, you have so many things. You have a respect, and second, the thing which I feel, that you have an opportunity to change the generation thought process. Because any profession you choose, yes, you are doing some value addition, but in teaching profession, if you take it seriously and you do your job in a better way, you will get a lot of opportunity to change the future generation. So that's my take. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pushpak Mishra. Can we have a round of applause for Toastmaster Pushpak here? Someone who's a chartered accountant who wants to look forward to a profession in teaching, or who was already looking forward to this profession but stayed back because of money. We all stay back for that. Well, that's his take. Now, my next volunteer from online audience. Anyone who would like to raise their hands? Okay, I see Sheikh Seema. Okay, Sheikh Seema, are you able to hear me clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Your question is, if failure had no cost, what would you attempt? If failure had no cost, what would you attempt? Sheikh Seema.
Sure. Failure had no cost. Like, I'm a software engineer, I have given 40 plus interviews, I guess. So, giving an interview, talking with people is not that much easy as I'm interrupting, as I'm talking. It will take some guts. It need some thoughts to speak and deliver also. No one automatically take the leadership skills that I'm doing right now. This is to be honest, that I'm telling you. Came from Andhra Pradesh, India. So here girls are like very calm, very polite. They don't mingle, they don't talk with others. They feel like, why she girl is very speaking, why she girl is very fast, speaking fast like that. I feel like very, yo, see how they are treating me, how they are calling me. This is my nature of talking. This is my nature to mingle with people, to attract with people, to talk like this. See, I'm so excited how you people are talking offline. I want to know where is the place like that. But I didn't ask. I'm waiting for the opportunity. How should I ask? When I will ask? How should I get interacted with these people? I have gone through the WhatsApp group. What you have? Whether I will get any response, whether I will get any name like that. But I didn't find any Chitrangana. Miss Singh also. I was impressed by her profession, by her talking. I could have said hi, Dedi. Can you please tell me how can I talk with you like you? The way you mentioned body language, I was literally impressed. I want to be like her. See, I'm just 25 years old guy who wants to learn something new. I don't want to sit in one place. I want to grow. I want to see the world. See, Ilyas is very cute, very chubby. To be honest, even our Ankur is very good. How white, how always smiley face, and people are very attracted. But we don't know how to communicate with others. We don't know. We don't have any place. If I have Instagram. Sometimes I put the link, like here. Come on, guys, attract with me. I mean, touch with me like that. But this is not the right way. But I want everyone. If I don't speak, how can I get to know the people? We don't have any opportunity like this, Miss Ma'am. You are the head of the president, right? In this, can you give us any opportunity? Here, not people or hundreds of people are not joining. Only 10 to 15, or some people will join. Some people have network issues. क्या बोलते like some people have will leave, but we join, we will go. After that, what? It may see. I got one doubt when Miss Chitrangana was saying something dash 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 like that. I have attracted the dash on my chat. Did Chitrangana responded? Oh my god, I was in rush. Guys, if someone is saying something, we will have. We are also thinking, right? We are also seeing. We are also okay. I was writing the notes. If the
Toastmaster
chat is
Sheikh Seema,
responsible.
I really love the energy with which you're telling everything about yourself and how you feel about each one of us. But I have to stop you here because we have
Yeah,
got
sure.
a time limit of 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and you're way past time. Thank you so much for your lovely take here. I loved it how you almost talked about each one of us who are there in the room and how you loved each one of us. We all reciprocate the energy that you have. I see Toastmaster Samita raising her hand. Is this for table topics, Toastmaster Samita?
Yes.
Okay, I'll come to you after an offline speaker. May I have our next speaker, Toastmaster Ankur, here? Toastmaster Pushpak, would you be able to time him? You can see the timer there. Yes. Okay, our next speaker, Toastmaster Ankur Vishwakarma. Toastmaster Ankur Vishwakarma. A blank page scares you or excites you? A blank page scares you or excites you? Why? Toastmaster Ankur Vishwakarma.
A blank page. On listening that, it felt scary. But as I was thinking and retrospecting in terms if I could have a blank page, I see a lot of opportunities too. It does scare and excite me both at the same time. It scares me because I want to have certain memories captured in some part of my margins. I don't want a complete blank page. I would love to have the experiences that I have had till now in some part of my memory or some part of that blank page. However, when I see or think that if I could start fresh with a blank page, I see a lot of opportunities where the presumptions won't hold me. My past experiences won't hold me from trying some things. And I just feel that when I think of a blank page, it makes me just think and try out a lot of things without presumptions. And I would love to have a blank page, but again, with some items in the margins. With that, I would give the stage back to the table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankur. So a blank page is what you would like to go ahead with. This is something that excites you more over a blank page that scares you, right? So with this, I'll come to the last topic for today's meeting. Since Toastmaster Samita raised her hand, I'll give it to her for this one. Toastmaster Samita, your life with no labels. Who are you? Your life with no labels. Who are you?
What an exciting thought. To live a life without any label. To wake up every single day knowing that this 24 hours is mine without anyone having any notion of what I am supposed to do or what I should be doing. I can be free like a bird, go from place to place. Of course, I have the liberty to choose. What will I choose? Definitely, I'll choose to become a traveler. I will choose to walk down the whole coastal areas, right from West Bengal down to South and up to Gujarat, with a small bag in my back, with no label. No one knows who I am. And I will experience life to the fullest. What will I experience when the label is not there? People will treat me as humans. The moment I meet someone, I'll get to know whether they treat people with respect or not. When there is a label, I find people respecting me not for who I am, but for who I represent. So when I'm walking down and some clothes which are not designer, which are not label, which looks which has been worn for a couple of days, and I meet people, do they greet me? Do they give me food? Do they ask about my well-being? And I'm very sure I'll be surprised at the people whom I don't expect to come forward and give me those experiences of life that I will never forget. So, yes, this is a very interesting topic. Let me have this in my bucket list in 2026 to walk somewhere for a couple of days without any label. Over to you. Table topic
Thank
master.
you, Toastmaster Samita. Can we have a round of applause for all our speakers here? Toastmaster Samita talked about, or rather brought in the wanderlust in each one of us who's sitting here almost towards the end of this year 2025 in a Toastmasters meeting. Probably we should also start exploring the world, starting with our own nation first. Well, this was the last topic for today's meeting. In the table topic session, we started with someone who wanted to call himself nothing. Then we had another speaker who wanted to be a teacher. Then we had another speaker who want to learn better about communication. Then the fourth speaker talked about a blank page that excites him more. And then the last speaker who invoked the wanderlust in all of us. With this, I hope you already have some ideas about your wiping the slate clean and moving ahead with your next year. With this, I hand it over back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Samita Kar.
Let us hear it for such an interesting table topic session. And now the most awaited general evaluation. So I call upon our general evaluator, Shri Priya. Please go ahead with the evaluation section.
Thank you. Hope I'm audible and visible.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Samita. So we have reached to the evaluation section today. So let's start with the speech evaluations. So for our first speaker, Toastmaster Vipul, we have our evaluator, Toastmaster Vipul Pushpak Mishra. So Pushpak Mishra is a chartered accountant with over 6 years of experience in accounting, auditing, and taxation, and financial reporting. He's currently the assistant manager in finance controlship at Gabbys. So he also had a hands-on experience in auditing handling, MIS reporting, and the regulatory compliance. So I would like to hand over the session to the evaluator one, Pushpak Mishra, to submit his evaluation report. Over to you.
Yeah. First of all, I will congratulate you people that you came with a very personal story based on you talked about your past mistake and how you have learned from that. So that's a very good thing and a very encouraging thing to do so. Now coming to the your speech, you start your speech with asking a question to your audience. That's a very good way to start. You had so many examples from your personal and corporate experience which you added in your speech. You were using your hand gesture, and that's a very good sign. Now couple of suggestions which I have for you, which you may want to work on. First is, you may need to work on your tone and pace. In your speech, energy was lacking. You can bring the energy by change your pace and tone. That will be always helpful. Your hand gesture. You were always using your right hand and not using the left. If you use the both hand, that will always will be a better choice. Coming to the call of action. Your call of action were too generic. If you can add some drama for the audience so that they will listen and they will get something from your speech. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pushpak, for a well-detailed evaluation. And let's coming to the second speech given by Toastmaster Chitrangana. I hope I'm spelling it better. So to evaluate Toastmaster Chitrangana, we have Toastmaster Gunjan Agarwal. She is a senior software engineer in Walmart Global Tech. She loves to meet people and hence she landed on Toastmasters. She loves to explore new things every time and just like dance and new hairstyles, etc. So if you like cake and dance, then please contact her. So the new thing she's tried now is coming to the Toastmasters. Also, she is selected for the lead LDP program for 25-26, and she is serving as a president of Walmart Toastmasters Club. Over to you, evaluator.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator ma'am. Amazing portrait done by Toastmaster Chitranga to break down all the three secrets of learning, which is very useful for all the, especially the Toastmasters. I will be evaluating her speech in a very beautiful manner. First of all, I would like to mention the feedback she received in her last speech, that she covered it or not. There were three reasons which mention poor network. The network is something, the connection is very important between a speaker and the audience. I would have connected each and every stories, each and every segments. I would have connected an experience. I was into your world of your speech. Hence the connection mission. It was there. The secondly, personal story. When you mention all the secrets, you mentioned very clearly, you mentioned your own Toastmasters journey, like the multiple roles which you have taken and what you have learned. You break down all of them and share it with. What an inspiring and informative speech you have. I must say, you're really inspiring storyteller at the same time. Secondly, coming to body expression, your body posture and the hand gesture, for instance, untightening the thoughts. You mentioned, you brought up that body movements as well. Because as a speaker, you're not only speaking via mouth, but also your body and the hand movements as well at the same time. However, there are few secrets of improvements in every speech learning as well, which I would like to mention. Firstly, you mentioned two things, that is one, your journey of language relator, and one, the speech journey. I didn't found the connection between of them. You mentioned the three secrets in the segment B. It will be great that if it was connected to the how you use those three secrets in your other roles as well. Secondly, ending abruptly. You mentioned that these are the three major secrets. If you have mentioned that the situations for us that we can use, either it could be everywhere or the some certain scenarios, That will be something as an audience, as we are hearing, we can pick up and then we can remember. Yes, we can use these things, these three secrets in these segments. Thirdly, again, what you have learned if you could have used in your other language evaluator role more perfectly, because since you have already time of 1 minute 30 seconds, you have enough time. If you have described it more, we would have taken up perfectly those things. However, you're a great speaker, an inspiring storyteller, just a bit more connection between all the three segments, a circular, a proper flow will help us to land to the your well of the story. Otherwise, as I mentioned, that you're inspiring storyteller, and all the best, all the very best for your speech journey. Thank you, and back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gunjan, for a well detailed report and an enthusiastic report. I would say this is an epitome of speech reports today. So, coming to the next report, next evaluation report, we have evaluator Toastmaster Muruga Prasad. I hope he's here to evaluate DTM Nancy Goel.
All. I'm sorry. Good morning, all. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry I'm outside, so I had to evaluate. Okay. A fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today's table topic session was an excellent demonstration of how structure and content can be beautifully co- coexist. A DTM Nancy, right from the beginning, you set the tone perfectly by introducing what a table topic is. A thoughtful touch for the benefit of our guests and new members. It showed your awareness and inclusivity. The topics you chose were very simple, relatable, and perfectly tied to the meeting theme. They gave every speaker, whether a guest or a member, a chance to express themselves freely and also creatively. What truly stood out was the way you handled each speech. After every response, you offered a neat and clear summary, almost like putting a full stop to each a mini story, or giving closure to the speaker and clarity to the audience. And at the end, your session summary tied everything together beautifully, highlighting the diversity of thoughts shared in just a few short minutes. Throughout the session, your delivery reflected great confidence, clear voice, a steady eye contact, and a natural ease on stage. You listened with genuine interest and kept the audience engaged with your presence and warmth. From clarity to comfort, from engagement to effective summarization, you conducted a truly model table topic session. Honestly, I have no suggestions for improvement today. Just keep doing exactly what you did. It truly embodied the essence of a Toastmaster. Thank you so much, and over to the general evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Muruga Prasad. So that is the end of our speech evaluations. So let's start with our TAGL evaluations. So let's start with our timer today, Toastmaster Ankur Vishwakarma. He is timer come our joke master today. So he's an entrepreneur and a computer science engineer who seamlessly blends technology with business, which is a rare combination. While he thrives at the intersection of innovation and enterprise, his true calling lies in the animal welfare. Ankur is deeply committed to improving the lives of animals, driving lasting, meaningful changes in their well being. So, I would like to hand over this session to our timer and to submit the timer report. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. All the speakers and evaluators are qualified. And in the table topics, only one disqualification. It was Sheikh who went overtime. I will share my timer report into the chat. Thank you.
No, I don't agree with this. If I'm disqualified, in that case, you could have put in some red color back your backyard, right? Why you didn't mention red color? See, I'm disqualified in all of us. I'm embarrassing.
We had the timer card shake
I didn't
from
see
green,
when
yellow.
I'm talking. We can see red color, yellow color, or green color. Ma'am, show me the proof, ma'am. Samita, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
When I'm speaking, I didn't see any red color, ma'am.
Okay,
They could
okay.
have stopped me.
No, no, nothing of like
Like that.
nothing as such. Yeah, yeah. The thing is that in Toastmasters we come and we learn about the time and how to speak within time, and it's not a problem at all. So today you knew that you have exceeded the time. The next time you will speak within the time frame, and this is a learning platform. So don't be embarrassed about it. We all learn how to be within time, with how we can speak, what we have to speak within the allotted time. Okay. So as you will be attending more of the meetings, you
Yes,
will
ma'am.
get to know about the timer. Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes,
you.
Ankur, you can continue.
He's done. He's done. Over to you, G.
Thank you, Toastmaster. So I would like to call upon the language evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Sachin Jaiswal, to submit his report for the day.
Thank you, G. Toastmaster Priya. I'll share the report. Just to mention that the word of the day was used twice, once by Toastmaster Samitakar and once by Toastmaster Sipriya. I'm sharing the detailed report. Just a minute. Hope you can see my screen.
Not it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can you see my screen?
No, no, no.
Oh yeah, just a minute. Now,
Yes.
is it visible now?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, so I have created an entire report. Now, coming to the first Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster money, I did not see any filler words. DTM Toastmaster, sort of no filler words. And if I come to some good usage, a little bit of serious stuff, mood a bit somber, psychological retesting, crisis at work, moments of crisis. So beautiful usage of language. Toastmaster Ankur, again, I did not see any filler words. Some of the good usage was me, my siblings, and my parents. Improvise the game, low budget Santas. Coming to Toastmaster Samitakar, Toastmaster of the day. Again, I could not notice any filler words. Some good usages were soul searching, conditioned by environment, shaped by environment, black box, not to be foggy. There was one area of improvement. Just a minute. A lot of mistake could have been a lot of mistakes. And as I said, she used the word of the day epitome once. Coming to DTM Nancy Goel as a table topics master, the word was used once. And there are some good phrases with a weird smile, lovely check. Coming to speaker number one, Toastmaster Vipul. There were some good usages measured by moments, go hand in hand. And there are some areas of improvement. Others are going forward than me, could have been. Others as advancing ahead of me. Never asked guidance, could have been never asked for guidance. Silence would keep peace, could have been silence would preserve peace. Then coming to the evaluator, first speaker, Toastmaster Puspak. Some areas of improvement. Bring your energy by change. Your pace could have been bring your energy by changing pace. Then coming to Toastmaster Chitangna Singh, speaker number two. Some of the good usages were created drift, switch to diffuse mode, and enforce eureka movements, humorous build-up, tongue twisting figures of speech. And one area of improvement, again and again, could have been time and again. Coming to the evaluator of speech number two, TM Gunjan Agarwal, a good usage was line to your world. And one area of improvement as an audience could have been as an audience. So before a vowel, we have to use the an. That is one area of improvement. Toastmaster C Priya, G, I noticed one filler word so was used 6 times. So please avoiding using the word so because it distracts audience. And she used the word of the day epitome once. Coming to timer, Ankur, there was a filler word which was used twice. And coming to the table topic speaker, Toastmaster Elias, I could not find any filler words. And there was one good usage, goes on and on and on. Toastmaster Puspak, the second speaker, I could hear the filler word 6 times. So please avoid it. And one area of improvement, money is a big thing, could have been money is important. And he used the word of the day epitome once. Coming to Toastmaster Sheikh, the next speaker, the filler word was which was used twice. And there's one area of improvement to attract with people could have been to attract people. Now, speaker number 4, Toastmaster Ankur, there was one good usage, thinking and retrospecting. And there's one area of improvement. Some part of memory could have been glimpses of memory. Toastmaster Samita, the next speaker, she used a simile, free like a bird. And there was a good usage in form of bucket list. And the TTM evaluation, Toastmaster Muruga, I could not see any filler word, could not hear any filler word. And there were some good usages, neat and clear, clarity to comfort. And again, he used the word epitome once. So that's my report. I'll hand over the virtual stage to the G of the day, Toastmaster C Priya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sachin. Your evaluation is noted. So it's just that so has been my habitual word since beginning of my Toastmasters. I try to avoid it. I think I have done a better job than my previous sessions. So I'll still make sure I never use it most of the time. So next up we have our listener, Toastmaster Prasan. So Toastmaster Prasan, he enjoys playing badminton, challenges his mind over chess, and always go to gym to stay fit. So he is focused on sharpening his public speaking, and he embraces every opportunity to learn and grow as a communicator. Over to you, Toastmaster Prasan.
Yeah, thanks, Toastmaster Priya. Okay, so this is one of the interesting section of the Toastmaster meeting. So here I'll be asking certain questions which I have prepared. So before I ask the question, just I'd like to set one rule is that if the question is somehow related to you, please don't answer. Let other answer the question. Okay. So we'll start the first question. The first one is name of the Toastmaster who bought the car in 2025. Name the Toastmaster who bought the car in
Gunjan
2025.
Agarwal.
Gunjan.
Gunjan Agarwal.
Okay. Okay, correct. The second question is how many secrets were shared by speaker Chitrangana?
Three.
How many secrets?
Three.
And can anyone name the second secret?
Don't expect creativity. Go with the flow. Don't expect creativity. Go with the flow.
Okay. Gunjan. Okay. I think you are the evaluator, right? Okay.
Yes.
That is Chitrangana said, no?
Yeah. Right. The next question, the fourth one is what is the job profile of Toastmaster people?
Can you repeat the question?
What is the job profile of Toastmaster people?
Engineer.
SRE.
No, not just
Site
engineer.
reliability engineer.
Right. Sorry. Right. Correct one. Yeah, man. The last one. Who was the last table topic speaker?
Toastmaster Samita Kar.
Samita, Toastmaster Samita.
Yes, true.
Okay, yeah, right, correct. I think I got the answer of all the questions, and with this, I announce that audience is quite good listener, and I would hand over the meeting to Toastmaster Priya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prasang, for these interesting questions. We had to go back, recollect things. So, as you went, because of your questions, I quite understand that listening is really important. So, let me give my report, the general evaluating report. So we started on time. We had the events on the sequence, and also we had done a good job when we had timer issues. Kudos to Toastmaster Uncle for taking over the timer role. And also, just one recommendation for the timer, Toastmaster Chaitra, to explain the timings before when she's introduced to explain the objective of her role. And apart from that, we had a well-structured table topic meetings where we had a few enthusiastic topics from DTM Nancy, and we had enthusiastic speakers who shared their views. And later on, we had a well-detailed evaluation section. And overall, the meeting is amazing. And with few minor discrepancies, which can be avoided if we are in check. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I hand over the session to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Samita. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for your detailed evaluation that you have done. Coming back to the topic, it's time for a wrap up. Wrap up of the meeting, wrap up of our year also. So, as in the beginning, we came to know that a psychological reset is happening. Yes, we always search for a date or a time or an event. When we sit down, we look back and we reset ourselves. And resetting is important because every now and then our goal, where we want to go, needs to be looked with a fresh eye and what we need to do to reach that goal. 2025 is almost gone. We can look back. I'm not asking you to forget what had happened. Definitely remember what had happened, but don't carry it to the next year. Whatever has happened, since it's a new year, we have a clean slate. Pick up those slates that are dirty, that are foggy, wipe it clean. Make sure that the next year, when it comes, you start writing your own story in your own words. You don't need a big declaration of what you want to do, but a simple one-line sentence about yourself, what you want to do, will make your new year a different new year. Toastmasters, when we come back to Toastmasters, we are all ordinary people. We are rewriting our extraordinary stories by every single day, every single meeting, showing up and doing something. Like we have heard the speech of the language evaluator. Yes, it is difficult, but we show up, we do it, we learn from it, we get evaluations, and we again come back and again do it. With that, I hand over the the meeting back to our presiding officer, distinguished Toastmaster Nancy Goel, and a very happy new year to all of you.
Happy New Year, ma'am. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year to Sheikh Seema. Well, the meeting is not over yet. We are yet to close the meeting with the poll results. Before that, I would like to quickly open the floor for any feedback that we have from the audience here. Any parting thoughts for the new year? Anything you would like to share? May I hear it from Fatma? Fatma Khatun. Okay, looks like you're not around. Sridhar M.
Hello
Yeah.
everyone,
Good morning, ma'am.
hi.
Okay, we'll hear it from Fatima and then we'll move on to Sridhar. Fatma, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there, ma'am. I'm audible.
Yes. Yes, you're audible. A quick feedback on the meeting, please.
According to me, this wonderful meeting is arranged by the Toastmaster. I especially, according to me, I experienced loss. Evaluation is also correct, and the main thing is that every speaker speak where they stuck and how many how many time they take the pause. The thing is represent through the system. That is very good.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Fatma. She loved the R counter role the best. Sridhar.
Hi everyone, the program which was structured, the one by one, for me this is second time attending the Gabbys, Toastmasters. I never been part of this because I've been engaged with some other executive presence and all, but I'm really sorry for that. Today only second time. From next week onwards I will be attending, but programs, the way structured, the speakers, then table topics, then the question answers and the evaluation. It was absolutely fantastic. I like the way articulations and how the evaluations came, which is really inspiring. I will be taken part from next week onwards. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your feedback. I'll quickly hear it from rest of us. But before that, I must say that all of us got a chance to speak during the meeting. So I'll keep it short for all of us. So question to all of you is, tell me one quick highlight for you in today's meeting. I'll take the names. One highlight for today's meeting. We'll start with Sri Priya.
I think our highlight of the meeting is our TM Modi Toastmaster Samhita, who explained us the
Toastmaster Samhita for you. Okay. Sachin.
I also go with the same thing. Toastmaster Samita Kar, her role was really great.
Toastmaster Samhita for you. The Toastmaster of the Day role. Sheikh Seema.
Samita ma'am, you are the legend of our meeting. But I like you, Nancy, like you give everyone opportunity. If you people don't come speak also,
Seema,
you go.
we will keep it only to one highlight. I heard it's Toastmaster Samhita. We'll wrap it up there in the interest of time.
Legend of
Pushpak.
meeting, she is the one, right?
Yes.
Table topic was good.
Table topics. Okay. Ankur.
I loved the way DTM Saurabh brought the seriousness and introduced the.
He loved the way DTM Saurav brought the seriousness and introduced the theme. Okay. Muruga. Not there. Vipul.
Table topics,
Okay,
table
Muruga.
topics, table topics.
Okay, you heard the table topics. Table topics for you, Vipul.
For me, it's the energy of Sheikh. I need to learn from it.
Okay, you love the energy of the meeting. Am I missing out on anyone? Ilios?
Oh yeah, I already put on the Zoom chat how to introduce myself without introduce my name. Thank you, Nancy, for the question.
Okay. Samita. One highlight.
Yeah, I love the table topics.
You love the table topics. Gunjan.
I like the transition when Saurav Datta make from the business meeting to the club meeting.
Oh, lovely. From business meeting to club meeting transition. Last but not the least, Prasang.
For me, it's the Chitrangana speech. That was
Second
wonderful.
speech. Okay.
Right.
Chaitra, are you there? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you're there.
Yes.
One highlight for you.
One highlight for me would be how supportive things have been for today for me. Thank you for that. How supportive the team has been, despite I was not able to do things very well.
Thank
That was
you.
the highlight.
Ankur specifically? Yes. So
Yes.
one highlight from my side for today's meeting. No matter what happens, the show must go on. No matter it's the last meeting for the Gabbys Toastmasters Club for this year 2025, the show is still going on. We are still hybrid. We are still having people in person. We are still having guests in the meeting and the role takers showing up for each meeting every week on week without fail. So that's what I loved about today's meeting. With this, I would quickly announce the poll results for today's meeting. Best auxiliary role taker goes to our language evaluator, Toastmaster Sachin Jaiswal. Congratulations, Sachin. You have already voted out Ankur, who was there in 2 categories there. And I would like to appreciate Toastmaster Chetra for taking up this role despite not keeping as well as she was the first time timer. Very recent joinee, first time timer, not keeping well, still being there for the entire meeting. Best role taker, I'll come to this one later. Best speaker for today's meeting, we had 2 speakers, Toastmaster Vipul joining from Del Sukti and Toastmaster Chitrangna. I think as many of us have mentioned that the highlight was the second speech. This one goes to Toastmaster Chitrangna Singh. Congratulations, Toastmaster Chitrangna, for getting the favorite speaker for today's meeting.
Congratulations.
Next, we had best evaluator. We had 3 evaluators today because we had 3 people attempting the project. So out of these 3 evaluators, we have got the best evaluator for today's meeting for Toastmaster Gunjan Agarwal from Walmart. Congratulations, Toastmaster Gunjan. Kudos to you. Next, we had the best role taker, overall role taker. We had 3 role takers today, Toastmaster Samita, Toastmaster Shripriya, and table topic master myself. And the best one, as we all know, goes to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Samita Kar. Congratulations, Toastmaster Samita. Last but not the least, we had best table topic speaker. We had 5 speakers. One got disqualified on the basis of time. The best one goes to nothing today. Do we remember nothing?
Elias.
Toastmaster Elias. Congratulations, Toastmaster Elias. Well, with this, I close meeting number 259 of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. It's the last meeting for the Gabbys Toastmasters Club, but it's not the last for the Gabbys family. We are still meeting on 30th of December, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. with an educational session as well as rest of the proceedings of the meeting going as always. With this, I'll see you on Tuesday. Happy New Year and a very, very happy festive weekend for all of you.
Bye-bye. Bye. So, guys, no one is singing a song for Samita ma'am. Samita ma'am, our legendary is here. And we are, oh my God.